This information is going to be geared more towards functioning addicts. So if you do not identify as a functioning addict, this may not resonate with you at all. Functioning addicts are go-getters. They're using the substance. They're showing up and showing out while absolutely high as a kite. I just want to let you know, as much as a go-getter you believe that you are, the reason why you are not taking on sobriety is because you're lazy. When I was using and someone called me lazy, I was like, no, I'm not. Being called lazy was the worst thing to ever hear, and God honest truth still is. You can go hard in the paint with everything in life except your sobriety. You're lazy in that one area, gang. The laziness is valid. The amount of time, preparation, reflection, change that takes place in order for you to be sober. And I'm not talking about harm reduction. I'm not talking about a tolerance break. I'm talking about full-on sobriety. You only got 24 hours in a day. All that to say is that it's because you're in a rush that you feel like taking time to stop and get sober is going to take away from the time that you could be making your bread and making an impact. It will not take away from that. It will heighten it. You're already going hard in the paint while using substances. You take the time that you would be putting towards your impact, into your bread, your money, but you use that to sobriety. Once you get over that hump, you're going to continue, you're going to run even faster, right? You were jogging. Taking the time to prep and train for you to be sober will put you back on that same track, maybe even a better track that you didn't even know you could run on, and you're going to run 1,000 times faster. So for all my folks that are out there that are go-getters on the go, and you feel like stopping to take on sobriety is going to take away from your success, it's absolutely going to add to it. So if you hear you're lazy because you're not taking on sobriety, I hope that puts the fire under your ass to just try it out. Just take it on. See where it goes. Within my substance use disorder, that was one of my carrots, right? Was to just say I accomplished sobriety. And I was like, well, if I accomplish sobriety and it's all full of shit, bet I'm going to go back to using. I accomplished sobriety and said, damn, this is the best decision I've made. This is the best thing for me. So if you're anything like a go-getter that's on the go and feel like you got life figured out and you're doing it perfectly right now, you're being lazy. So take on sobriety, put in the work, put in that work, put in the time for sobriety. Just see if it works out for you, gang. That's just another tool belt that you can either get to the end of and say, I want to keep doing this, or say absolutely not. Just to tell yourself you can do it. You can accomplish sobriety and still say, well, what do I want to do? And I always say sobriety is not the option. It's just a option. Most of the time, taking on sobriety just has to do with believing that it's possible. So thank you so much for watching. Hi, my name is Kanaya Houston, your sober coach. Time to get off the bench and into the game. Let's add variety by starting sobriety. Let's navigate sobriety in this society.